General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh? Yep, that's me. On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. You don't know him like I do. The way he works the smelter, the tongs, the double-faced sledgehammer. I'd give anything to do what he does. Oh, God. Don't tell him I said that, will you? I really love my job. Promise. Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
For my post.
But tomorrow.
Packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the
To
same.
do with it. I swear it.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory. You want another one? You know news takes time to write, don't you? I'll go on then. You've twisted my arm.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
Stelmane's death! Crime of passion or deeper conspiracy?
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Stelmane's dead! Read all about it!
I've got my eye on you. And them over there too. I don't miss a thing.
Stelmane's murder! Still unsolved!
This unit is damaged. This unit is damaged.
That's curious. More for me? Something's off here, but I'm not sure what.
People. What if this is the end?
Wait for the vampires to strike here.
Then we should end it on our
And let the
terms.
marshal
Not
have strength
hiding
against
in
us.
fear.
I do not want the chances.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant metal monster.
Survived the meeting.
Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
Want to let those thugs get away with this?
Those thugs worked for the guild.
People will help. You'll see.
Packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door.
And to serve
You should do the same.
Well, I say, poppycock. I don't want to leave. Cannot believe they lost my letters.
I know, sweetie.
I'm sure. There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
Please, keep bothering me. I've no work to get on with. Oh, I'm very sorry. If you're offended, feel free to make a complaint. Please, keep bothering me. I've no work to get on with. Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
Mummy, I don't want to leave.
I know, sweetie. But we'll be safe in the wilds. All right?
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see. Why don't we talk about something else?
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here. before it's too late. The Absolute Army will be here any day now.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
Packed bags for my house and the kids. Ready by the door. What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Deliver my party, so do it.
Is one of those
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering.
to the dirt.
Why don't you take your complaints to them?
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
There's no point. I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists. Right?
To me, why don't you find a different delivery service?
There's no point arguing with the guards.
There's so
We're not
close
getting
to
past
it,
that
nothing.
checkpoint without...
I think that's what they call a monopoly.
It's a racket.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed. The Absolute Army will be here any day now.
Scraps for days.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
I am listening. And the gods don't give.
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
Why don't you take your complaints to them?
Survived the beating. Let that be the end of it. Make things worse.
Straight to the
You
source.
want to let those thugs get away with
I feel sorry
Why
for a
don't we
fellow.
talk about something else? Did you try that viper recipe I gave you?
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
Mummy?
What do you remember? Eye colour, hairstyle, accent, anything.
If the circle's Korean, it's not a thing. Can you believe
They were angry.
I don't care how big they go. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Stop fretting. The steel watch will put a stop to them.
Give them a piece of
Those
your mind,
machines will
pieces
form a
of your
circle
body,
around the
wash
upper
up in
city
Grey
as
Harbour
soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words.
No point arguing with the
We'll
guards.
be on our own.
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Send them to serve, they say. Well, I say, poppycock. I cannot believe they lost my legs.
I'm sure this whole situation
Bag
stinks.
for myself and the kids.
Your brothers are usually decent in the same. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
I know, sweetie. We'll be safe in the wild.
Everything you read in the broadsheet.
And for what?
That's so
You just can't fight back.
You threw a bitch when there's no hot water. You won't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
What did the postmaster say? Danzo, isn't it? You alright?
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
But I wasn't
Survived the beating.
She has one job.
Whatever the end
Deliver Baldur, we talk about something
Make
else.
things worse.
Did you try that
Let
viper
those
recipe I
thugs
gave
get
you?
away with
Why
it.
don't you take your complaints to
The
them?
cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
An idea. Mummy, straight to the source.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a fellow.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death.
If you're looking for Il Martyr's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Still means death. Reign of passion, deeper conspiracy.
Watch your step inside the temple. One of the priests got cut to ribbons, and they're looking for someone to blame.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact. Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
Hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see. They're good people. Holy people. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Clearing outsiders from Rivington and the refugee camp. You take your complaints to them.
What do you remember? Eye color.
Let's move.
Or in toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly. Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting. Ready and willing.
Still alive, so that's progress.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days. I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells. A pulse-born. Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show. You should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette? You know, I didn't realize you and I were so alike. I felt paralyzed to do anything about Cazador for so many decades. I gave up on myself. I gave up on any hope of escape after a few lashes. Mal controls you in much the same way. I don't know how you could beat him, but I do know this. You must try. The half-life of a mind-addled slave is worse than death. Don't become his. I wouldn't live another century as one for all the moonstones in Evereska. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I preferred... Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on. Keep your distance, darling.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
This whole situation stinks. The guild robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ring.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't. Indeed, the Nethery. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of it, like it's... We need, as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves... There. You'll have to...
You alright? I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
Let that be the end of it. Make things worse.
Really? Want to let those thugs get away with it?
And you want to talk about work?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Whatever they like.
You did. We would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death. I swear it. Stop fretting. The steel watch will put a stop to them.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of
As
mind.
soon as the fighting starts, mark my words, we'll be on our own.
We have one job. Deliver my post. So do it.
There's no point arguing with the guards.
Ah, a new face. Something to say. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Pigeons are very sensitive.
They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding. The bird coos its approval, yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand. With the offending articles out of sight, the bird is back at ease. No harm done.